Hello, my hearties. A very good evening to you. It's just me, Scottie McCLUE, and we are, of course, live on the big one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I say lovely to have you with us, and a massive dinky-do to you. Let everybody know, of course, share this as soon as you possibly can, and tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that Scottie is live. Hi, Scottie, says Biscuity. Biscuity, lovely to have you with us. Remember, if you're coming on, tell us where you're from. Good evening, Scottie. Lovely to have you with us. Welcome, welcome, I say to all of you. And we are, of course, live on the YouTube as well. I'll just say a very good evening to everybody on the YouTube. Fantastic. That's why I'm looking down a bit. Wonderful. Good evening. Good evening. There we are. We haven't heard from Professor Numpty Head for some time. So there we are. So if you're watching Numpty Head, let's be hearing from you, Lala. Very, very important, I say to you. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much. There it is. That's gone. Wonderful. Dinky-Doo, get the badge in. Absolutely. Good evening, sir. Dinky-Doo to you. Guys, if you're coming on, tell us where you're watching from. It's lovely of you to say good evening, but tell us where you're from. That makes the show so much more interesting. Have you watched Breaking Bad, Scottie? I haven't actually, Scottish man. Is it good stuff? Best wishes. Hello, Scottie. Hope you're well. Best wishes from Darren in Nottingham. We like that. I'm watching from Costairs. Good man. Chris, we're here in Clarkston, watching from Glasgow on the south side. Woo! We like that, I must say to you. Dinky-Doo, mate. How's things? From Rab in Cambuslang on the YouTube. Welcome, Rab. Lots and lots of new TikTok videos. Now, who have we got here? Best wishes from Percy, watching from Nigeria. Lovely, Percy. Dinky-Doo. Now, thoughts on Robert the Bruce? Yes, indeed. A fine fellow. He was on the loose in Tarbert, and he was being hunted down. And the problem he had there was that he was going to starve to death. Anyway, a female goat appeared and let him suckle her milk. And he said that as soon as he became king and everything was sorted out, he would grant all goats to roam free in Scotland. And they do. You can go up a country road and there are the goats roaming free. Isn't that beautiful? Good evening, Scottie, watching from a hospital bed. Susan, please take care of your dear self. We send you love and best wishes. Robert says, Dinky-Doo, mate, how's things? Excellent, Robert. Lovely to have you with us. I'd never heard that story before. Thanks for telling me that. There you go, Scottish Bam Bam. I'm not just an athlete, I can tell you now. The calls are starting to come in, so we'll see if we can get some of these in a wee minute. Well, they've been coming in since the start, actually. Who's sent me 32 red roses? It looks like David. David, I thank you for my 32 red roses. How amazing is that? Good, how are you? Thank you, Callie. Hi from Texas, says John. John Cole in Texas. So there we are. Now, SUFC, I think, will ban you for life for trying to be funny. So there you go. So SUFC from Scunthorpe, he's gone for trying to be funny. We'll block him. There he goes. Wonderful. Right, that's the end of that. Guys, remember never to stroll and never to troll. Hi, say hi to my friend Emma. Yes, indeed. Scottie, what do you think of the new Scottish minister? Well, I wouldn't sort of comment like that. I hope he does very well. He's got big shoes to fill, and I'm sure he'll manage. Are you Welsh? So there we are. Yes, that's right. Well done. Yes, Yaki Da and Nos Da. What do you think of Scottish farmers? Very, very hard working for very little reward. But we send them strength. Strength to the Scottish farmers, I say to you. There's the wonderful Murray O'Donnell has joined us. Dinky-Doo Murray. What are you at tonight, you wonderful man? Lovely to have you with us. Murray O'Donnell is perhaps one of the most generous people on the planet and has spoiled Scottie McClue. Mr. Bean says, you are the GOAT. And I believe that stands for the greatest of all time. Are you watching the game tomorrow? I'll maybe dip in and out Sunday. We'll see how it goes. Murray, fantastic to have you with us. Thank you. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, then get subscribing. I'm watching from a life support machine in A&E. Please say a prayer for me, Scotty. In the name of the King, Chris. Oh, who sent me a hat and mustache? Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Chris Rorty, the whole world will pray for you. Bless you. Do you like stovies? Oh, Julia. I adore stovies. I don't just like them. Mon the Celtic, says Cameron. Yes, Cameron, mon the hoops. We say, evening, Scotty, hope you're good. It's Margie from Motherwell. Margie, I was in Motherwell yesterday. How good is that? The SNP have at last given up on independence. No, I doubt it, Charlie. No. They would certainly not do that. And neither should the rest of Scotland, Charlie. Because Scotland's been robbed for 317 years. Who gave me a big pair of sun specs there? So I don't think the SNP will ever be given up. In fact, have they not just appointed a minister for independence? So there you are. And you always know when independence is on the road to success when you hear the unionists shouting and bawling with a lot of whoppers. There we are. Thank you, David 03, for my hat and mustache. And thank you to everyone, David 03, for giving me these beautiful red roses up there. That is so lovely of you. Thank you. And for my hat and mustache, hey, mate, you okay, Mr. Multiman? How are you doing? Now, can you say get well soon to my friend Emma? She's very unwell. Well, we send Emma best wishes. Have you been to Port Glasgow? Bernadette, put into your search engine Scottie McClue visits Port Glasgow and tell me how you get on with that. There we are. Hi, Scotty. What do you think about the silly farmers? Well, they're not silly, F document. Good evening, Scotty. Dinky-Doo. I think they just get driven to the brink. Tally-ho, Scotty, says Duke Risington. Dinky-Doo. Now, who we got here? Get well soon, Emma. Absolutely. No problem at all. Can you say, yes, indeed, we've done that now. Millie. What you're doing is you're spamming me now. You've sent 4 messages all the same. So I'll have to ban you if you don't stop. That's Millie, you see. Who we got here? Eva. Marry me. I love you. So there we go. Millie, I think we'll have to mute you. Guys, I'm just going to mute Millie for spamming us, okay? There she goes. We'll not block her. We'll just mute her for 5 minutes till she calms down. That's Millie muted. What's happening in Aberdeen? Oh, where do we start? I say to you. Good evening, Scotty, says the wonderful Thomas Stevenson. Evening, Tam. That's what we like. I've watched you visiting Port Glasgow. I knew I saw you somewhere. Oh, huge. That video of Port Glasgow was huge. Dinky-Doo. Daniel, I had to go elsewhere. I was ordered. Fantastic. But I'll come back and see you all at some point. There we are. Evening from Stirling, says Ryan. Good man. Good evening, Ryan. Have you ever been to Aberdeen? I lived in Aberdeen. Felt like Foujour Doos. Are you chaffing awa there in the Doric? Just speak a Doric. Hi, Mr. McClue from Ireland, says user 767. My beloved Cali Thistle have defeated the Falkarians today. Dinky-Doo. Thank you so much, Daniel. You're very, very kind. Scotty, are you doing well today? There we are. We have a farm in Stonehaven. Lewis, I ken Stonehaven. There we are. Turn the calls on, says Biscuity. Why not biscuity? Let's turn on the calls and see what's happening there. I say to you, fantastic. I'm a bit close on the YouTube tonight, aren't I? There we are, right. That's the calls turned on, guys. You're live on Scotty's Phone In. Who's that?
Hello. Hi, Scotty. Dinky-Doo to you. I'm Peter. I was on the phone last week, and do you remember the man from Greenock?
Yes, Peter. Yes, I do. Lovely to have you with us.
How are you, Scotty? On this fine but quite cold Friday.
A wee bit cold. A wee bit cold and chilly for a Saturday night in the Green Oak.
Yep. I was in the Greenock last night. I had a couple of beverages, but I don't talk about that, Scotty.
No, we don't talk about all that. We don't advertise on here, but lovely to hear you. What's happening?
Nothing's happening. I'm just ready to watch my beloved Celtic tomorrow as they take on Rangers in the William Hull Scottish Cup semi-final.
Fantastic. What do you think the score will be, Peter?
I think it'll be 21-13 to Celtic.
21-13 to Celtic.
Yep, I think it'll be like a war zone.
Peter, I will watch with great interest, my dear man.
What did you say, sorry?
I said I will watch with great interest.
I will watch with great interest, cheering on the men in green and white, Scotty.
The men in green and white. Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta, Dinky-Doo.
Ta-ta, Dinky-Doo. That's our Peter from Greenock. Excellent call. Guys, to the telephones 01416289795. And we will take your call and have the chat with you. Can you say hi to my pal, Nikki? Yes, of course I can. There we are. Right, the calls. You're live at Scotty's Phone In. Who's that?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Who are you?
Yes, what's your first name?
Kennedy.
Sadie.
Kennedy.
Kerry.
Kennedy.
Kennedy, Dinky-Doo Kennedy. Lovely to hear you. They're not sure if they're in Wemsby or Mumbai. There we are. Can you say hi to my pal Lennon? Of course I can. And a big Dinky-Doo to you, I say. Has everybody followed us here on the old TikTok? Hello, you're live at Scottish Phone In. Who's that? Hello? We don't know. Right. It's time there. There's Jay on saying, God bless the Pope. Oh, absolutely. God bless the Pope, I say to you. There we have it. Now, who else have we got here? Lots and lots, guys. I need you all following on the old TikTok. Get following as soon as you possibly can. So there we go. You're live at Scotty's Phone In. Who's that?
Hello, Scotty. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Who's that?
It's Percy. It's the Bellwood Street. I just phoned you a minute ago, but Percy couldn't hear me.
Percy couldn't hear you. And what can we do for you, Percy?
I just want to talk about the Gorbals up in Glasgow.
Oh, the Gorbals. Wonder what a fine part of the world that is.
Yeah, I don't think the world would be a thing if the Gorbals wasn't a thing.
No, the world wouldn't be a thing if the Gorbals wasn't a thing. Gorbals is a great thing.
Sometimes it could be a dump, but sometimes it could be magnificent. What do you think of the Gorbals?
Oh, I love the Gorbals. I used to go to the Citizens Theatre.
Do you know what I was thinking? Imagine a golf course, a driving range in the Gorbals.
Oh, now you're talking. Let's get one up. Let's make the Gorbals the home of golf.
Well,
golf in the Gorbals, I say to you.
Also, I think that a Formula 1 track in the Gorbals.
Formula 1 and golf from the Gorbals. So national and international television goes, hello, good afternoon, and welcome to golf from the Gorbals in Glasgow. And then the Formula One, yeah, all the way down Crown Street.
Yep. And Lewis Hamilton, like, yeah.
Fantastic. How'd you call, says Mr. Fate. Mr. Fate. England forever, says Dan. Well, what do you mean, Dan? Forever is a long time. You're live at Scottish Running? Who's that?
Hey!
Hey, what's your first name? We don't know. Right, she doesn't know her first name. You're live at Scottish Running? Who's that? Somebody else doesn't know the first name. We stick in good and timorous beastie. You're live at Scottish Running? First name? They don't know if their name's Bear Bobby. Right, there we are. We sleek and pure and timorous beastie. You're looking handsome today, fellow. You're very kind, Chad. I thank you. There we go. You're live at Scottish Running. Who's that?
Hi, Scotty. This is Watson.
Lawton.
Watson.
Oh, Watson. Hello, Watson. What can I do for you, sir?
I'd just like to talk about the coronation next week.
Yep, absolutely. What would you like to say about that?
I'm a big fan of the King. I think he's done good for the country.
I think everybody's a fan of the King, Watson. I've never met anybody who's not a fan of the King.
Yep.
He's a very nice man.
Yep.
There's some dafty going, not our king. Everybody's king. You see?
Yep, it's everybody's king.
It's everybody's king.
But why doesn't the Pope get a coronation?
Well, no, the Pope actually gets appointed and anointed.
Appointed and what?
So the Pope's not actually a king.
Well,
the Pope is actually a priest who has been chosen by his peer group to head up the Catholic Church.
Oh, nice.
You
honestly,
see? So he's not actually a king.
Do you know if the Pope likes bacon?
Do I know if the Pope
likes bacon, like the food?
Well, he might well do, yes. I don't think there's any reason why he shouldn't have bacon.
Have you got the Pope's phone number?
Is it not VAT 69?
Do you like bacon?
Oh, I absolutely love bacon. And
I love bacon and everything.
Yes, thank you for asking. There we go. Now then, Sarah says the Pope used to be crowned. Willie says he's not the King of Scotland. He most certainly is, William, because the monarchy is a Scottish institution. So there we are. Now, who have we got here? Hang on a second. You're live on Scottish Phone-In. Who's that?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you, mate?
What's your first name, mate?
John.
John, mate. Right, what can I do for you, John?
How are you?
I'm remarkable for my age. Thank you for asking.
Welcome, bro.
No problem, bro. Right, there you are. That's bruv on the phone there. Everybody seems to be bruv these days, or a bro. Have you noticed that? Very, very strange. All right, Scotty, I hope you're well, big man. Thank you, Rob. The Pope will be watching Celtic win tomorrow. Hello, you're live at Scottish Phone-In. Who's that?
Hello, Scotty, this is Naveed Wilson. I'm a big fan of the Club Darvel. Badly.
Right, thanks very much. Now, you're live at Scottish Phone-In. Who's that?
That's so strange. Why do you call me strange?
There we go. What a strange people. Guys, unless you've got something intelligent to say, don't waste your pennies phoning up, okay? We're looking for people who can hold a conversation. We're not looking for some wee dafty. Right, here we got here. The Catholic Church owns a lot of land. I would think they do. You're live at Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
This is Naveed. I just
Honest to goodness me, we're not needing all that nonsense. So there we go. Thank you very much. All right. Why is there no... I don't know what Judith means by that. Something about His Holiness. Dinky-Doo, Scotty. Dinky-Doo, Leo. How lovely that you could join us tonight. This is just amazing. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok, get following. If you haven't followed Scotty McClue, ask yourself what your problem actually is. I've got 64 red roses. Isn't that beautiful? Now then. You're live at Scotty's phone in. Who's that? First name?
Good night, Scotty. It's Lucy. How are you getting on?
How you getting on, Lewis? Are you Dinky-Doo?
Not too bad yourself.
Need too bad at all. Just chuffing away.
No bad.
Need
Pretty
bad.
bad today.
And fit like yourself.
Oh, not too bad. Just sticking on you can.
I'm taking a while there. That's just how you can deal, you see.
Yeah, no. Aye. What you been at today?
Oh, well, fit, it's been near a bad day, you know. Just gonna did a wee bit of gardening. And got some tatties with in ground, Ken.
Tatties.
Aye, the tatties, you know, because with the garden kind of gangs in rotation.
But there was a wee bit colder today.
Oh, it was cold. I mean, I didn't stay out, mind, but I was digging, so that wanders up, eh?
Yeah, no.
Ken? Aye. And somebody says they're still nae speaking on here. Lysetteris. Well, Lysetteris has just said, still nae speaking.
Aye, still nae speaking.
Otherwise nae speaking, eh? And for about so you've been tidying out the neep shed.
What are you saying?
Have you been tidying out the neep shed?
No.
No. I just leave it the new, eh?
Just leave it in.
They'll pile up for the autumn.
Aye.
Okay. Well, it's Bra speaking to you.
What are you saying?
I'm saying it's Bra speaking to you.
Aye, it was good speaking to you too.
And I'll need to but you take great care of yourself, eh?
You too. Right, that'll do.
The best, that'll do, mate. Dinky-Doo. That's the man there. Mister from the radio says Elmore. I thank you. So lovely to have you with us. If you've just joined us, guys, a very, very warm welcome to Scotty McClue's TikTok Live. Can you get following, please? Have you visited Blair Castle and Grounds in Blair Athol, a favourite of our late Queen? I know Blair Castle very, very well indeed and have visited many, many times. And there was a wonderful international violinist called Yehudi Menuhin. And you couldn't touch Yehudi for violin playing, classical internationalist violinist. And there was a marvelous Scottish fiddler called Hector McCandrew. And Hector was a great tutor of the Scottish fiddle, as well as being a great exponent of the Scottish fiddle. And he, in fact, trained, big names like Douglas Lawrence, one of the finest, perhaps the finest exponent of the Scottish fiddle since J. Scott Skinner. That's Douglas Lawrence, Dougie Lawrence. Now, Hector McCandrew went to Blair Castle to teach the late, great Yehudi Menuhin how to play the Scottish fiddle, and actually wrote a tune called Mr. Menuhin's Welcome to Blair Castle. He taught him at Blair Castle the Scotch snap. Hey, So there we are. What was for dinner tonight, sir? Do you know what we did, Jamie? We had beautiful pizza tonight. Homemade pizza. Oh, it was fabulous. There we are. Now, what do we got here? Up the Royal Artillery, says R. The R.A. Royal Artillery. How do I phone you, Scotty? You pick up your telephone and you dial 0141 628 9795. Guys, can you see tonight's goal? Now, remember, you never, ever, ever have to give Scottie McClue anything. We are free at the point of delivery and consumption. But it's sitting at 67 red roses out of 500. Is that not amazing? There's a dafty called Owen, says, shut up. You shut up, Owen. Right, follow as soon as you can. Nigel B., thank you for my red rose. You're very kind. Can you repeat that? Yes, I can repeat it many times. 0141 628 9795. Have you ever used a fork to eat soup? I always use a fork to eat soup because my wife always says to me, when you've finished your soup, can we talk? John Boy! Fantastic. You're live on Scotty's phone in. First name, please.
Hello.
Hello. First name?
John.
John. Lovely to have you with us. What can I do for you?
I don't know.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. Once you know, give us a call back. Rhiannon says, hi, Scotty. Homemade pizza, lovely. Oh, Jimmy, it was... Oh, absolutely out of this world. So there you go. Thank you. You've just got the #1 gifter badge, John Boy. Thank you for your beautiful gifts. I've got 69 red roses out of the target of 500. You can't whack a bit of cheesy beano. Council class. Oh, tremendous. Stop. I'm getting hungry again. No worries, says the wonderful John Boy. John Boy, you're so kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. In fact, I've got 69. Does anybody want to make it 70? That would be just amazing. Now then, how's the YouTubers doing here? Let's get chatting. Stallion Fish, keeping gardening. You're not smarter than Scottie McClue. You're not as smart as Scottie McClue. Nor are you half as smart as him. You only have a mere 100th of his intelligence. AJE. How very kind of you. Stallion Fish is very smart. Stallion Fish. Scotty's top notch. TV, radio, everything in between. Don't believe me, once broke the telephone wires with the speed of calls coming in. Stallion Fish is 100% correct. And also, Stallion Fish has sent £5 on the YouTube. Stallion Fish, how can I thank you? You are so kind. Stallion Fish, he's just sent me £5. £5. Stallion Fish, which will go to very good use. A little bit of advertising. All that, tremendous. Thank you, Stallion Fish, and your wonderful, wonderful good lady sent me £2 this morning. It's very, very, very generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we have it. Hello, Scotty. How are you doing? Bern Munchen. We're DINKY-DOO. Now, what have we got here? That's not nice, Stallion. Stallion's beautiful. Look what he's just sent me. There we are. Ah, this is great. Murray O'Donnell. Murray O'Donnell, what are you doing? Murray O'Donnell has just sent me £20. £20. Murray, I feel even more humble than usual. Ah, what have we got? You're live at Scotty's phone in. Who's that? Some silly nonsense. You're live at Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hi, Scotty. It's Kenny from Saltcoats.
Kenny from Saltcoats. What a privilege and a joy to have you on, especially after some of the dafties.
Oh, no, I've been listening to it, Scotty. I don't know how you managed to put up with it, but that's just what happened.
Well, I'll tell you why I put up with it, Kenny, because people like your good self come on and just change the landscape, and that does for me.
Thanks very much, Scotty.
And the wonderful Murray O'Donnell, Kenny, has just sent me £20, tapping the $ on the super chat on YouTube, and the wonderful Stallion Fish has sent £5. Now, I will put that to very, very good use.
Brilliant, Scotty.
You know,
but
it's
this is just a quick one, right?
Ken?
What's happening down this way? What they're trying to do is revive the old outdoor swimming pool in Falkirk.
Wow!
Right?
Now, I learned to swim in an outdoor swimming pool at the Battery Park in Greenock, right. I think it's actually in Greenock.
Yeah.
And it was 1923, the pool had been opened, and it was cold, salt water, and it was brilliant.
Yeah.
So I hope they do that.
You're talking about the Battery Park. I've had a lot of discussions with people. Some say that belongs in Greenock, some say it's Greenock.
Well, technically, I'll tell you, technically, it's actually Greenock, I would say, because Eldon Street that runs along passes just when you would go up to Manor Crescent. You're then in a place called Cardwell Bay. And Cardwell Bay is Greenock. So you're over the boundary just before Cardwell Bay. Eldon Street becomes Cardwell Road. I think that's right. Have I got that right, folks? And then at the next roundabout, it becomes Shore Street in Greenock and Broombury Drive in Greenock.
Right, that's an argument that I've had with a lot of people in Greenock, and they're saying, no, you're still in Greenock. And I'm no, you don't. You're in Greenock now.
No, you're actually the Battery Park. In fact, the boundary between Greenock and Greenock is just at the Greenock end of the Battery Park. So the Battery Park is Greenock. I would say the Battery Park's Greenock. Are we correct, folks? Are we all agreed on that? The Battery Park is Greenock.
I think that's a big argument, Scotty.
I'll put that out to the nation.
I'm just Ayrshire.
No, you're wonderful. You're in East Ayrshire, is that right?
No, I'm in North Ayrshire.
Oh, sorry. So you are. You're the same as Largs. Yeah, and Stevenson. Yes.
So what they're trying to do is they've managed to get the swing park. I don't know how often you've been down.
I haven't actually been in Saltcoats for a wee while. Go on.
Right. And they've revived the swing park. These people are doing a lot of good work down here. So they've got the swing park up and running, but what they want to do now is get the outdoor swimming pool up and running. Myself, I can't see how they would do that. I don't know if you're going to get people to go in there in the freezing waters, but I know my mum and dad probably did it back in the 60s and 70s. I saw the photos in the morning, they're enjoying themselves. Do you think it could be revived, the outdoor swimming pool? What do you think?
I think it probably could. In fact, am I not right in thinking that North Berwick have rebuilt theirs?
I'm not sure about that, Scotty.
Check that one out, Kenny. Check out North Berwick, because I'll tell you for why. The swimming pool in North Berwick will be a lot colder than it will be in Saltcoats.
Right.
Is the water nice and clean?
I used to walk around this swimming pool, Scotty. This used to be the boating pond.
Aye.
So there would be maybe 10, 15 wee boats. that you go out for maybe 5-10 minutes.
Lovely.
And I was thinking, even as a boy, though, you would say, how did these people swim in that?
I know.
Obviously, my mum and dad did. Without heating, I hate to say it, Scotty, but I don't see it being a success. But what do you think?
The only thing is, if it's an outdoor pool, then your heating is going to dissipate. But I dare say you could probably raise the temperature of the water. And I think it might be quite good. There's a lot of people like to swim.
Yeah.
And it would be good because there's no way they can go on their phones if they're swimming.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
There is a market for people who go in to
Kenny,
get cold water, but get the general public into it.
Kenny,
I hope it does take off.
Well, since it's you, and I'm a big fan of yours, as you know, I'm going to put it out to not just one nation, but all nations, and get their opinion on will people go swimming in an outdoor pool in 2023.
Right.
How's about that for a deal?
That's brilliant, Scotty.
That's what we'll do, Kenny.
Appreciate it, as always.
And lovely to hear you, and Dinky-Doo, sir.
Dinky-Doo, Scotty. I'll talk to you soon.
Look forward to it. Thanks, Kenny. Ta-la. There we are. That's our Kenny from Saltcoats, sunny Saltcoats at the fair. And he's talking about the thinking of reviving the outdoor swimming pool. Would all of you guys go swimming in an outdoor pool in 2023? Give me your answers. Guys, Murray O'Donnell has given me £20 tonight. Murray is so generous. And Stallion Fish gave me a £5. And Stallion Fish's missus gave me £2 earlier. Hope I'm not dropping her in it, but telling her. Here's Jerry Thompson. Jerry, #1 driver in Scotland. Hi, Scotty. We've not spoken for ages. Hope you're okay. Jerry, Dinky-Doo, I say to you. The wonderful Professor Numpteed is here. Peter from Greenock is here. Susan, we hope you are better soon. Murray, thank you so much for your kindness. Great show, Scotty, says F document. Now, good evening, Scotty. Dinky-Doo. By the way, Scotty, my granddad was feeling a bit under the weather. Your show came on and he shut up and turned the radio off. No offense. He had a headache. F document. We don't mind. Absolutely. No offense. So that's what it's all about. None taken. There's Declan Kelly from Greenock. Kian says, Dinky-Doo. Dinky-Doo, of course you get an answer. You're live at Scottish Fun In. Who's that?
Hello, Scotty.
Hello. What's the first name?
Emma.
Emma.
Yes.
Emma, Dinky-Doo, lovely to hear you.
I would like to warn you of an absolute delinquent on your YouTube who's trying to push Bayern Munich propaganda to you. It's disgusting and it needs to be stopped. I
will sort him out, Emma. Thank you for your call. Scotty, are you in Greenock, mate? Give us a cheeky visit. Oh, aye, if you're in Greenock, absolutely. Eldon Street is already Greenock. We know that, RT, but we were saying it goes on to Cardwell Road. Battery Park is in Eldon Street, so the Battery Park is in Greenock. The boundary, I don't know if there's still a sign. There used to be a sign just past the bottom of Manor Crescent. Bolgen, don't read comments, I didn't think. Kian, of course we read your comments. We're just a wee bit behind because we're busy. Trump, yes, absolutely. I've spoke to you, Scotty. Dinky-Doo, Declan, yes, indeed you have. I'll see you after, Scotty, no bother. So there we go, fantastic. Bring back the lovable lassie to answer your phones. You're quite right. We could do with a lovable lassie. Guys, I am very humbled by the generosity of the wonderful Murray O'Donnell. And if you're watching on the YouTube, then please give us a thumbs up. If you want to send £1 or £2, you're very welcome because we can use it for advertising. F document says 20-0. I don't know what that means. There we go. A hole in one at the Gorbals, says Robert, for the golf. Hello, Irish McCLUE. Jesus is the King of Kings. Stallion fish, absolutely. And thank you for all your kindness. DINKY-DOO from Clydebank, says Andy Boyle. Hello from me and Kirsty, says VJ. DINKY-DOO VJ. So there you go. Thank you to Soggy Shoes and all the others for contributing to the live goal. Guys, I've got 73 red roses out of 500. Can you see it there? The wonderful, I say to you, and thank you. Bud, I've been saying stuff for ages. No bother, Cian, we've got you, Bud. Predictions for the Old Firm. Well, somebody said they thought it would be, was it 31-21 for Celtic? Alfie says, what football team do you support? Check all the TikTok videos. There we are, and we shall see. Now, what do we got? The Battery Park, it's in Greenock. No, Scott. The Battery Park is in Greenock, I would say. DINKY-DOO. Now, what do we got here? Celtic or Rangers? Well, what you'd want to do is give them both a good try and then see. Guys, I need another 50 followers. 50 followers on the TikTok. And another 50 subscribers on the YouTube. Hey, Scotty, Hallam FM land, says Tom. Congratulations to Sheffield United on their promotion. We love it, Tom. Hi, Scotty, hope all's well with you. The wonderful Gordon Roddick. What a top man. Gordon, give us a wee call sometime. It'd be lovely to hear from you if you fancy coming live on the show. 0141 628-9795. Ebenezer says hello from Lincoln. Mon the Jars, says the wonderful Colin. DINKY-DOO, Colin. DINKY-DOO, I say to you, all of you. How lovely of you to join me. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. And if you haven't followed Scottie McClue on TikTok, pop up, I think it's the top left, is that right? And you click the plus sign. Because everybody on TikTok, guys, the last time I looked at the official figures, 94.2 million had watched Scottie McClue's TikTok videos. 94 million of you. Why have we only got 25,000 followers? Come on. Up the famous Glasgow Celtic, says Melon. DINKY-DOO, I say to you, get following as soon as you can. Scottie McClue, live just for you, saying DINKY-DOO. Thank you to everybody who's just followed. And thank you to everybody who's just subscribed to the YouTube channel. So there we are. Gordon, so lovely to hear from you. And Gordon, thank you for your kindness and your generosity towards this program and towards me over the years. There we are. I was just thinking, Gordon, it's 38 years since you and I met. 38 years. And I was bowled over that I was getting to work with Gordon Roddick, perhaps the finest announcer that Scotland has ever had, the finest newscaster. So, DINKY-DOO, I say to you, now then, guys, any messages you're leaving, remember you're leaving them for Scottie McClue, saying DINKY-DOO. Wonderful stuff. Remember your manners at all times. Hashtag be kind. Hashtag stay fabulous. There we are. I said 20-0 to Celtic, says F document. Do you not think it might be 1-1 tomorrow? So I've done a video, a TikTok video for Rangers, and I've done a TikTok video for Celtic. Jessica says, so handsome, dear. You're very kind, Jessica. Thank you. Scotty, how are you, bud? We're fine, RJ. Shout me out, Scotty says, that guy. Guys, can you remember to not only get following, but to share? There's Christoire. What a beautiful name. Christoire, bonsoir, chérie. Je regrette, mais je ne parle pas français très vite. Si tu parles lentement, peut-être je comprends, chérie Christoire. Late night, Scotty. Oh, late night, Scotty James. So there we are. Oscar wants a shout out. Guys, if you're wanting a shout out, say where you're watching from. Okay? Very, very important. So there you go. Murray says, see the baggy minnows scatter. Murray, you're a wonderful man. I must say hi and shake your hand someday. You've been so kind to me. Scotty, I'm watching from Glasgow, from Hill Head, says JC. So there we are. We like that. Do you teach at the Conservatoire? No, I don't teach at the Conservatoire. I would be eligible to teach at the Conservatoire, and I think I would thoroughly enjoy teaching the next generation of actors and television and radio presenters at the Conservatoire, the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. There we are. Now, what have we got here? Glenrothes, the home of the roundabout. We love Glenrothes, I say to you. What have we got here? Lots of reaction from you guys. Guys, I am so grateful to the beautiful people, to Murray O'Donnell and Stallion Fish for sending such generous amounts through the YouTube. You are so kind. Who have we got here? Big Dave. I used to listen to you on the radio. Great to hear you again. Not too sure about seeing you, though. Well, Dave, I'm delighted to see you. There we go. Nobody said it was easy. Hello, everybody from Glasgow. So there's Stella. Stella is in Glasgow. There's Spanky from New York City, NYC. Spanky, that's beautiful. Celtics green and white, says Patrick. Patrick, nothing wrong with your eyesight. There we are. Where do I get the badge in your hat? Right, here's the deal. If I can get 1 million followers on TikTok, there's no reason why not, with 94 million viewers, and if I can get 1 million subscribers on YouTube at Scottie McClue, Voice of the World, pop that in, then I think we'll start doing merch and get the badges out to everyone. Can I have a shout out? You certainly can, Dexter. No problem at all. Celtic, green and white. I need the badge on the hat. Well, if you need it that much, we'll maybe see if we can get you one. Stella's in Glasgow. DINKY-DOO Stella. So there we go. Thank you, Christoire, for contributing to the live goal. Guys, I've got 74 red roses. We've set the goal at 500. What's the time? Oh, my goodness me. We've been up for 49 minutes. Is that right? Heavens above. Would you attend the King's coronation? Dominic, Johnny. It's a sore point. I've not been invited. You're live at Scotty's phone in. Who's that? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Obviously not. Right. That's that one. So do you like William Wallace? Poor William Wallace. They hanged him. They drew him. They quartered him. They cut his head off. They put it on a spike in London. And only then did he say to them, okay, I get it, you're annoyed. Teresa has sent 6 beautiful red roses. Guys, we've got 81 red roses out of 500. Thank you so much. You're live at Scotty's Phone In. Who's that?
Oh, Bam Bam!
Bam Bam, how are you?
What are you saying you need the ball?
Are you all right?
Hanging left, hanging right, living a dream. Where are you?
I am living the dream. Bam Bam, what's happening with you?
Sack the king is what I say. How dare he try to take the throne?
Well, I think the king is your man, and I'll tell you, if you fancy independence, back the monarchy. I know you're a big monarchist.
No independence. Scotland doesn't deserve it.
Do you think not? Have they been too naughty in your book?
Well, aye. You shouldn't deserve it when you've got dumplings like you, when you've got half-wits like Nicola Sturgeon.
Oh, I'm not having that. Guys, he would like to really apologise to the ex-First Minister for any cheek that he's caused there. I say, Dinky-Doo to you, we're not having that. We're not a naughty shop. We don't slag people off. So there you go. Believe it or not, I'm in the West this week, and I don't have the squeeze box with me for a tune. But if you go on to the YouTube from Friday, was it Friday? Either Friday morning or Thursday, I can't remember. Then I gave you a tune on the squeeze box right at the end. God bless Tommy in Glasgow. Absolutely, babe. Yes, indeed. But I'm not having him on slagging everybody. Shout out to my grandma, Maud. I can, Dan, of course. Can you please say hi to Olivia? Can you hum instead because you've got no squeeze box? I probably could. Dinky-Doo, I thank you very much, Mohammed. Now, what could I hum for you? Dee da 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 yum da 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 dee dee da 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 diddle dee da dee da diddle dee diddle da 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 diddle dum da dee da 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 dum da dee dee dum da dee diddle dum da dee dum da da diddle da diddle da dee da dee diddle dee. Diddle dum da dee dee da 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 dum da dee dum. Is that good? Now, what do you think about that? Anybody name the tune for me? Was it good enough? Don't you think Trump's a populist? He certainly is. Guys, I'm just going to get rid of Primo, who's not quite the full shilling. There he goes. His lift doesn't go to the top story. End of Primo. Right, what do we got here? That was amazing. Did you like that, Mohammed? How do you phone in? Says Dexter. 01416289795. Dinky-Doo from Sicily in Italy says Scassa. Si, Scassa. Bella, bella, bellissimo. Can you say hi to Marico? Populists will destroy democracy. Do you not think democracy was destroyed when we had Brexit? So there we are. Can you put in your chat? So there we are. Yes. Do you remember? Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Will Middlesbrough go up to the Premier League? What do we think, guys? And the other big question tonight is, would you swim in an outdoor saltwater swimming pool? Good Italian accent, says Scassa Kazoo. Thank you. Yes, si. Fantastic. Scusi. Fantastic, Daisy. Wonderful. What was the tune you hummed? Mr. T. I'm not going to tell you till we know if anybody recognized it. Guys, I've got 90 red roses and we've got 5 minutes left. How amazing is that? Tremendous show tonight, by the way. There we go. And we'll just do that. Right. Scotty, Dinky-Doo. Yes, indeed. Evening, Scotty, listening tonight for the first time. The wonderful Ross. Tremendous. Ross, lovely to have you with us on the YouTube. And I thank you for coming and joining us for the first time. I hope that you have enjoyed the show. It is Dinky-Doo, I'd say. It's been a wonderful evening tonight. You say hi to Olivia? I can. Scotty, Dinky-Doo, shout me out, says that guy. I'll shout you out. Hello, Scotty from Indiana, from the real Indiana Jones out in Indiana in America. Bye. Bye, says Daisy. Bye, Daisy. Hello from Newcastle, says Dan M. Dan M. Lovely to have you from Newcastle. Like, I'm talking here like on deck, you know, from on deck's Saturday night takeaway. Can you please say hi to Annie? I can. How many times have you visited Italy? I live very close to the Ilian Islands. Have I said that right, Scass? Scotty, how do you phone in? Well, I think we're probably pushing it for time now, Oscar. Was there a Red Rose Radio? There certainly was. On 9:99 a.m. on the medium wave. Is that not beautiful? Have you ever been to Belfast, Scotty? I went into a pub in Belfast and I said, do you serve shorts? She said, we serve all the big companies round here. There we go. Now, who have we got here? A shout out to Mohammed and hi to Miracle. Is it Jimmy Shand? No, JD, but good guess. Stella, thank you for my beautiful red rose gift. You're so very, very kind. Now, who we got here? Yes, the second time you say it right, the Ilian Islands. Ilian Islands. Fit like Scotty Loon, smiley free the Granite City. Smiley, foo's your doos, are you chuffing a water next? Ken. What about you, mate? Ulster says, yay! Fantastic, we love Ulster. Do you know that Ulster is not 6 counties? It's either 8 or 9 counties. I mean, I don't want to cause an argument, you know. So there we are. Dinky-Doo. Now, when will you be live again? Oh, quite soon, Dexter. We've got a holiday coming up. We might do something on holiday. There we are. Cheers, Scotty. You're a legend. Smiley Jim, so are you. Right, guys, I'm going to have to go. I'll sing you the goodbye song. Are we all ready? TikTokers, get following, get sharing. Hashtag be kind. Hashtag stay fabulous. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Take care, everybody, as you go. Goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, and our cheerio. Dinky-Doo. There we are. Our beautiful TikTokers have had to go, and we love them. Thank you very much. And our beautiful TikTokers and our beautiful YouTubers. Guys, thank you so much for tonight. Thanks, says Robert. Did you like that, Robert? Good night, everybody. Good night, Robert, and good night, Susan. Get well soon. Thank you to Ross for joining us tonight. Absolutely tremendous. Give us a thumbs up and a wee subscribe on the YouTube, guys, because it makes such a difference. I'll keep the videos and the live streams coming, and you keep being fabulous. Hashtag stay fabulous. Good night. God bless. Dinky-Doo and ta-ra, lads. Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. Ba-ba. And again. Ba-ba.